I took out the glass panels because I'm very concerned about the weight. So you unscrew these itty bitty little screws here, this one, there's one on the bottom of each corner, there's one at the top of each corner, and I unscrewed them all, and these little corner pieces are ridged and they hold the glass pane in there. So this whole bottom ring comes off when you unscrew these four. I took that off, slid the glass panels out, put them back in, and when I reattached them, because they will be mounted on the exterior of the trailer because of the vibration that we'll experience, I didn't want these little screws to become loose, so I dabbed a little caulk inside each one before I screwed it tight, so they're kind of locked into position there. This piece here, this top piece, is the solar collector. There's a solar collector, which I spray painted. This casing here came off of one of those little landscape lights. They're individual and they got the solar on top. Each one of these was $1.97 at Walmart. So I took it off of its peg, threw away the peg, took this little disc and I used silicone all the way around and I stuck it on there as fast as I could. They were grayish black color, so I had to put a piece of tape over my solar collector panel, and then I just spray painted all the way around to white to match the top of that. And they only have one little bulb in them. See in here, there's one little light bulb right there. It's an LED. These are not to give a lot of light, but they're really just for the cuteness factor. So I didn't want to spend a lot of my weight allowance on them. That's why I took the glass out, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money. And I think it's pretty good. If it doesn't last and it comes off, or I lose one on the road, it's only $1.97. It's not a big deal. So now I'm in the process of attaching the lanterns to the coach. There, I took out all the electrical wiring that was there and whatever. This piece of wire here is only the ground wire, so I don't care. I just left that in there. Don't need the wrapper. Okay. So what I'm going to do is run a bead of caulk around here to help in the adhesion to the wall, since all I will be attaching this to the wall is this little screw hole and this one. From the outside I'll come in, but I wanted to put some glue factor around here to increase the stability. Again, if I lose these over time, no big deal. The lanterns were free in my neighbor's garage, and the little solar attachment was only $1.97, so I'm not concerned. But so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the adhesive. I want it to go inside this rim as well as outside the rim. So I'm kind of purposely laying it on in a sloppy fashion so that it will go to the inside and to the outside and make a seal around it. I'll do the inside of that hole and the inside of that hole. I'm in the process of mounting it. You can see I haven't squished in the silicone or anything around the edges, but I measured both sides about 4 fingers from the top and between these two battens. So being that nothing in my trailer is plumb level or square, and no two angles are exactly alike, I don't care that this isn't exactly 4 inches or something, and I didn't mark it and level it. I just rough eyeballed it because that's part of my cuteness factor. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little bit more silicone inside the screw hole so that as I tighten that down, it'll seal. All right, come, just get it on there. That's pretty good. That's the way that goes. Looks really cute. It works for me.